Hey, what is happening? Peace and love to you. Hope you're having a good day. Wanted to make a video today. I'm going to be talking about fasting and how it coincides with SR and with retaining. If you haven't practiced this, man, I really suggest you do. It is something that really reaches all levels of being and consciousness, so physical, mental, and spiritual. And I started to practice this a few years ago when I started retaining, so like 3 years ago, I'd say. And I'd heard about it, but I always thought it was kind of nuts. And oh yeah, like why would I fast? I mean, I don't want to not fuel my body, right? I mean, come on. So when I started with short fasting. You've probably heard of intermittent fasting, where like people don't eat breakfast and lunch, and that was interesting. I tried that, and I still had some energy, and I was like, okay, maybe I can kind of keep this going. Then I did a couple 24-hour fasts, and those fasts were a little more challenging. I was really hungry. I was having all these hunger pangs, and I'm like, man, this is tough, but maybe I just need to break through, Eventually, I tried 2 3-day water fasts. Now, I don't recommend dry fasting. By the way, disclaimer, I'm not obviously a medical professional, expert, do everything with the advisement of a medical professional, blah, 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 do your own research, etc. I have to say that. But when you do a 3-day water fast, and I was saying that dry fasts are without water, and I don't really recommend those. I think they're very hard on the body. But when you do a water fast, you're only drinking water. And when you get through day 2, for me at least, the hunger pangs stopped. The day 2 is very difficult because your stomach's shrinking and your body's freaking out because it's like, where's this food I'm always used to eating? Once you break through day 2, day 3, it gets a little easier. And so when I did those 3-day fasts, I was like, man, there's really something to this. And I started kind of researching it more and learning more about it. And you guys are going to think I'm nuts, but eventually I ended up doing I did a 9-day water fast. And, it was so intense, just mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about what fasting does for the body, for the soul. And it's so interesting how it goes hand in hand with retaining. Obviously women can do it too, and it can benefit them, but when you're retaining, you're building this energy source within you. When you're fasting, you're getting rid of that food source that we're so used to. So to me, it's like a 1-2 punch, because you're fueling your body with this sexual energy, and then you're also taking away the food. You're forcing the body to go, oh, okay, no more food. Let me start focusing on the fat reserves for energy. And the body is so smart that, it takes that energy and it goes, well, what can we do with this? What can we do with this energy? And it starts tinkering with little things. Oh, you got this ailment here, right? Oh, you got this ache that's been here for a long time. Oh, maybe you broke a bone 10 years ago and there's a little fracture in there that never fully healed up. So the body has the ability to start to go into all those little places that it usually doesn't and heal it. And on the physical level, I do think that really happens. And so you're healing yourself on multiple levels with these 2 mega forces of retaining and fasting. And on the mental side, you have this mental discipline that you're avoiding these 2 primal urges. You're resisting these lower urges of the primal self. Sexual desire, right? Sex, this primal urge. Food. I got to eat. I got to eat to survive. And when you overcome these 2 primal desires, you're raising up into a higher state. You're connecting more with the spiritual realm, and you're connecting more with the divine, because you are refusing these urges, and your soul almost elevates from it. It's very interesting. At least this is what I feel from my experience. So if you ever practice it, obviously go at your own pace, research, try out a day, see how you feel. Always drink water. But it is just a fascinating thing. And I really feel like you have the ability to heal almost anything using these two practices. But now 9 days was a lot. I did lose I think I lost 10 pounds in 9 days. And it's wild how that works. But, I mean, you look at the Bible. The Bible had Jesus and I think other people in the Bible fasting for 40 days. And some people try it longer and they have, different results and things like that. That is, something you got to work your way up to. But it is something where I think you channel that universal energy or the energy of God through you easier when you fast. And I personally believe in a creator. I believe in the divine, and I believe that certain things keep you stuck to the lower realms. And so when you do this, you are giving your body access, your soul access to channel this energy of the divine, etc. So there's a lot of scientific studies that go into fasting, and there's a lot of proof now. I mean, you can look it up. There's new studies all the time from universities, etc., that study the effects of fasting and how it can make stem cells. Now it can rejuvenate the body. But what I love about this stuff is how even if you talk to a scientist or a doctor, once you get to a certain point, of molecular examination or experiments, they even admit that they don't understand how it works. They can say, oh yeah, it's the white blood cells or it's the stem cells, but at the base level, it's energy. And so you are you're removing the food, you're removing the energy it takes to digest, you're building with retaining this energy life force that creates a human life, and you're going, oh, like let's work on this physical body that my soul is projecting through, and let's make it the best. That's really what is going on, and it is a wonderful thing. So I from my experience in fasting, I mean, I feel like I know a lot about it. I still have a lot to learn about it, but meditating while you fast is important. It's difficult. You get annoyed. You become an irritable person at times. So it's important to kind of conserve your energy. Once I got to longer points in my fast, I wasn't working out. I wasn't going for a run. I was conserving my energy. And when you do this stuff, you also should supplement with like electrolytes, salts in your water, things like that, just to kind of give you that energy that you need. Do your own research, but man, I don't know if there's anything more powerful than SR and fasting together. I think it is the ultimate healing mode. Just my opinion. But yeah, just want to talk about that a little bit. I hope that's helpful to somebody out there. If you want to give it a try, please let me know in the comments anything you try, any experience you have. If you feel like this is a good combo, something you have combined before. God bless, peace and love, and I hope you're having a great day. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.